The cyclone was so severe that it prompted the president of the Marine Courts of Inquiry at Kolkata, Henry Piddington, to present a study on similar storms to the Asiatic Society of Bengal in 1840. In fact, it was at this meeting that he coined the word cyclone, and ever since, that's been the go-to word to describe such natural disasters. After the fact, British officials would name Karinga as Hope Island as a whimsical way to try to protect the area from future natural disasters. Perhaps it's worked. Since 1839, there hasn't been another cyclone to that scale to visit the port again. Between 1928 and 1930, China experienced a terrible drought. In particular, the winter of 1930 was not kind to the region, creating huge deposits of snow and ice around the mountains. Early in 1931, the snow and ice melted and began to flow downstream. It finally arrived in the Yangtze region during a time when there was heavy rainfall. The effects of this massive deluge of water could be seen as early as June of that year, when people in low areas had to abandon their houses. To add insult to injury, the summer of 1931 resulted in severe cyclonic activity. 9 cyclones occurred in the region in July alone, in an area that normally sees 2 cyclones every year. Having occurred so recently, the Bola cyclone of 1970 is the most well-documented natural disaster on this list. The cyclone first formed on November 3, 1970. After initially developing, it began traveling north, growing in intensity as it moved. It reached its peak on November 11th, when winds reached a speed of 115 miles per hour. This is also when it made landfall off the coast of East Pakistan, now known as Bangladesh. The surge of storm activity also impacted nearby islands, wiping out entire villages and destroying all of the crops in the region. The most impacted areas of the cyclone were Tazumuddin and Upazila.